From Comic Frontline, the fast-growing comic hub taking the comic world by storm, this is Frontline News.
Hello and good evening, everybody. I'm Chris Ventura, and you're watching Frontline News, the news show where, when we have the funding, we are able to give you a new episode. And I'm sure all of you are sitting there wondering, why are we recording in my house? Why am I letting a whole crew of people sit in my living room, on my couch, eating chips, and drinking soda, on the floor, with the dirt on my brand new rug, and they're not even using coasters with their glasses? But anyway, we're gonna look over all that wonderful stuff that better not be continuing. And we got a funny story to tell you about why we're filming in my house, but we'll save that for later. Right now, let's get into some top news instead. Okay, so this past Saturday was the first Saturday of May, and we all know what that means. Free Comic Book Day. Christmas for comic collectors everywhere. This is what happens when you don't drink before recording. Anyway, and the good news is the casualties were very low this year. Only 5 Spider-Men, 3 Batman, 1 Robin, a couple of Poison Ivies, an old couple, and some munchkins from Munchkinland, I don't understand this, were trampled in the riot for free comic books. Free Comic Book Day is a very, very dangerous day. Especially if you go to a comic store that gets a very low quantity of comic books. It's very bad. So, condolences to the families in, the hospital right now, resting up. Think people would learn with Black Friday. Probably give this day a color at some point. Maybe we'll call it Blue Saturday or something. Anyway, and one person was bit by Ace the Wonder Hound. So, as we're recording this today, it's May 4th, everybody. So, May the 4th be with you. The celebration we have each and every year for Star Wars. My wonderful script writer and producer, who's sitting in my living room right now, now prompts me to do the live long and prosper motion, but live long and prosper is from Star Trek, not Star Wars, Gary, you moron. This is what you get when you work with a free crew. Live long, Gary. So, Star Wars fans rejoice today in the celebration, especially this year in particular, because Star Wars Episode 7 is coming out this Christmas. Boy, oh boy, Santa Claus is going to have a really heavy sleigh. Bringing a whole movie. I don't envy that man. Alright, now on to the main event here of this show. We get to this. So I'm sure all of you are wondering why we're recording in my house. Well, it turns out that the studio where we normally record Frontline News when we have the money to rent the space, it's gone. Apparently, a year ago, which was apparently the last time we actually filmed one of these shows, this weird dome out of nowhere showed up over the city where the studio was and took it away. So we don't have any more studio to record from, except my house. I'm so happy. Look at my face, how happy. Anyway, the first month of DC Comics Convergence has just concluded. We are now going into the second month. We are at the halfway point, and lots of domes fell. I mean, everywhere you turn, there was a dome falling, a dome falling, a dome falling, a dome falling, domo arigato, domo gone. All domes are gone. I mean, people are making songs up about the domes falling because, I mean, that's what we got. with all of the first month books from Convergence. And apparently, the multiverse is the safety and the protection of the multiverse lies in the hands of Earth 2 superheroes. Mr. Val Zod, aka Earth 2 Superman, who's been Superman for all of about maybe 5 minutes. Batman, Thomas Wayne, who apparently might be dead. A now paralyzed Dick Grayson from Earth 2. Oh, I'm sorry, never mind. In the recent events, Telos might have actually given Dick the ability to walk as long as he wears a weird metallic suit that's made up of the planet. That's not gonna really matter once Telos is taken down. I mean, can't live, can he? Can he? Well, we got Flash from the Earth 2 world. Apparently an depowered Avatar of the Red. We got Green Lantern from Earth 2. I mean, there's your kicker right there. And really a lot of talking. That's all we've got from the first month's worth of books of Convergence, is a lot of talking in this book and very little progression. When it comes to other books where all the domes are falling, we've gotten a little bit of action, a little bit of continuity mess-ups. I don't want to talk about editorials here, but I mean, somebody should have checked things. But then again, DC is moving to California. I mean, Lord knows there's nothing in Manhattan anymore. I mean, the dome, and it took everybody away. So, so it's understandable that DC might want to move to the West Coast and leave the East Coast. There is no East Coast. I mean, dome took it all away. So that's the report. Domes falling everywhere, and not a drop to drink. And now I will turn it over to my good friend Brant, who is going to be doing the weather. Unfortunately, Brant was stuck in the studios when the dome fell, so he's telling us the weather from inside the dome. Don't ask how we have special abilities to reach into the dome, because I'm not telling you. So take it away, Brant, with the weather.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back to Channel 52 for your weather report for Metropolis under the dome, Dome Day 365. And as you know, all our instruments are unable to work. Our satellite, our radar, our weather tracker, all of it's offline because, of course, we are under the dome. Even our green screen doesn't work, and that's why you get this video of a dog afraid of its own reflection in a cell phone. Yeah. So, I am here once again to give you your weather report, and today, as it was yesterday, the weather is perfect. All you could ask for. It's the same weather that it was yesterday, the day before that, the day before that, the day before, the week before, the week before that, the week before that, the month before that, the month before that, the month. The point is, the weather is the same weather that we've had every day since the dome fell. 365 days. The exact same weather. Do you know what that means for a weatherman? Do you? I have nothing to report. I'm not even sure why I show up for work every day. I have no new news for you fine people. But they have nothing else for me. So I come in every day, I put a smile on my face, and I tell you the exact same thing. The same report. Because you know what? It's never gonna change. We are under the dome. The weather is going to be the same. Why do you even still watch? Tomorrow, I can predict it. The weather will be perfect because we are under a freaking dome. Don't you people get it? Okay? I'm actually getting a special report right now. And if I understand this correctly, the dome has come down. Figures. But what's this? We're not on Earth. We're on some other planet, in some galaxy, God knows where. No stars. It's not our sky. So you know what that means for me? It means I still can't report the freaking weather. But the dome's down, right? Where are the superheroes? We know that they lost all their powers when the dome came down, so logical sense would say that now that the dome's down, they have their powers again, right? So why are they not fixing this? Where are they? You know, it seems to me like this is a job for...
Great Caesar's ghost.
What?
He's Superman.
What? Oh. No, I'm sorry. I was just hot. No Superman here. Awkward. Chris, back to you. Somebody get me water.
We're back already? Continuing with the news, May the 4th actually went off without the hitch. It was a wonderful celebration today. From what I hear, Harrison Ford threw a magician out of his house. More on that on Facebook. By the way, some funny story I can tell you guys. My mom told me once that the force is very strong within me. See? Watch. Help me, my apprentice who is behind the camera. Help! See, I told you. Force is strong with this one. That's right. Metachlorians. In other news, we got some movie news. This past weekend, while the domes fell all over DC, Marvel released its second Avenger movie, Avengers: Age of Ultron, with a rousing success. And Marvel would like me to mention that no robots were harmed in the making of this film. Well, bullshit, Marvel. You know what happened to the robots in that movie. You know. I know what you did. Give us that stupid name. Also, the Fantastic Four movie is getting ready to come out. Well, that's garbage. And, to my knowledge, we also have the wonderful Batman vs. Superman, or Superman vs. Batman, pick your side movie that will be coming up next year. We got treated to a leaked teaser that became an unleaked teaser after Warner Brothers decided to release the teaser because it was leaked in the first place. There are a lot of broken pipes in the world. This had to be one of them. Fanfare didn't care because the same week Star Wars Episode 7 came out, and goddamn, that movie's gonna be awesome. Who gives a crap about Batman, Superman? Gonna have Jedis and Luke's coming back and Wookiees and Han Solo. But I digress. Now I'm gonna switch it over to Spider-Man with the sports. Oh God, I feel a headache coming on, and the headache, the force of this headache is strong with this one. Take it away, Spidey. Apparently I'm getting my news now by carrier paper airplane. Oh well, no, this explains it. Apparently Marvel is going through a new stage in its lifespan. It's going into a Secret Wars which will be taking all the status quos from What If universes, certain errors in time in Marvel, the 616 universe, the Ultimate Universe, and smushing them together on a gigantic planet, which will be known as a type of Battle World. Battle World will become the new Marvel Universe for the next several months. And, well, we got the territories here marked down. I mean, it's a huge map, and, I mean, judging by, of course, the writer who's writing all this, you go figure he has a map. And we got lots of lands and no other news. Nothing else. This is such a secret war that it's secret even to the press. We have no clue what is coming next. What are you doing here?
Oh, the back door was open.
Where are your clothes?
They're in the dry cleaners in my house.
You have a dry cleaners in your house? We just saw your clothes on the couch in your apartment. You're supposed to be doing the sports.
Was I?
Aren't you supposed to be at the Secret Wars?
It's a secret. No one should know. No one has to know.
Get out! That's it. That's it. People eating in my living room. Got people behind here. Got people saying Star Trek instead of Star Wars. Spider-Man in his boxes. I put my foot down. Get out! Everybody, get out! Now I understand why my blood pressure is over 100,000 points. So until next time, everybody, when we get the funding, which might not be for a very long time now, this was Comic Frontline and Frontline News, where we try to give you the news at the front line. And if you came away from this with anything, God bless you. And have a pleasant tomorrow. Because I sure as hell am not.